Hello students, we'll start it where we left in the previous video. Days passed and there was no answer, but the letter did not come back, so maybe Wanda had received it. We had seen in the previous video that Maddie and Peggy wrote a letter for Wanda. Though they did not receive a letter from her, no answer, but still their letter did not return to them. It means maybe Wanda got that letter. Defending her from great crowds of girls who were trying to tear her with, "How many dresses have you got?" And before Wanda could press her lips together in a light line the way she did before answering, Maddie would cry out, "Stop!" Then everybody would feel ashamed the way she used to feel. See, now defending her from great crowds of girls who were trying to tear her with. See, now they were thinking about Wanda, how Wanda was trying to save herself from the crowd of girls, and now Maddie will stop them, everyone. So this was the feeling which was going inside Maddie all the time, that once she got one opportunity to save Wanda, surely she is going to do something now. Now, it was Christmas time and there was snow on the ground. Christmas bells and a small tree decorated the classroom. Now the Christmas time had come. Everywhere snow was there. Even in the classroom also they decorated a Christmas tree. On the last day of school before the holidays, the teacher showed the class a letter she had received that morning. Now the next day onwards, Christmas holiday, New Year holidays, and school was going to have a long period of holidays. That day, before closing the school, the teacher came with a letter, and that letter says, this letter is about something. You remember Wanda Petronsky, the gifted little artist who won drawing contest? Well, she has written me that I am glad to know where she lives, because now I can send her medal. I want to read her letter to you. She said, do you remember Wanda Petronsky, one great artist who made those 100 dresses and who won the contest? She wrote a letter to me and I am very happy now. I know where she lived. So as a result of that, I would be able to send her the medal, what she won. I want to read her letter to you. She said, now I want to read her letter to you. The class sat up with a sudden interest and listened intentionally. Now the class became quiet and everybody was listening very carefully. Dear Miss Mason, how are you and room 13? Please tell the girls they can keep those 100 dresses, because in my new house I have 100 new ones all lined up in my closet. She said, please tell all the girls they could keep all my 100 dresses, because in my new home again I have all those 100 dresses, another 100 dresses all lined up in my closet. I would like that girl Peggy to have the drawing of the green dress with the red trimmings, and her friend Maddie to have the blue one. Now she said that I want to give gift, because on Christmas we share gifts, that ask Peggy to have my green dress, and I want Maddie to give my blue dress. Please give it to them. For Christmas, I miss that school, and my new school teacher does not equalize with you. Merry Christmas to you and everybody. She said that in my new school, I am missing you all, and moreover, my new teacher is not like you. You were better than her, she wanted to say, and she said, Merry Christmas to everybody. Yours truly, Wanda Petronsky. On the way home from school, Maddie and Peggy held their drawing very carefully. Now, because this was the wish of Wanda, so Maddie and Peggy got that dress sketches design, colorful design. So on the entire way, they kept it very carefully. All the houses had wreaths and holly in the windows. Outside the grocery store, hundreds of Christmas trees were stacked and in the window candy, peppermint sticks and croppers of shiny transparent paper were strung. The air smelled like Christmas, and light shining everywhere reflected different colors on the snow. See, when they were returning, they were seeing everywhere Christmas decoration was going on. Somewhere trees decoration, somewhere gifts were hanging. Each and every core, each and every pore, the fragrance of festival was going on. Boy, said Peggy. Boy, said Peggy, this shows she really likes us. It shows she got our letter, and this is her way of saying that everything's all right, and that's that. She said, I think now she is also saying it's okay because they wanted to say sorry. That is why in her letter she had given the gifts. It shows she is also saying it is all fine. I hope so, said Maddie sadly. She felt sad because she knew she would never see the little tight-lipped Polish girl again and couldn't ever really make things right between them. Maddie was feeling very sorry because she knew it now. She would never be going to see the tight-lipped girl Wanda, and she would never be able to do anything for her to help her. She went home and she pinned her drawing over a torn place in the pink floored wallpaper in the bedroom. The shabby room came alive from the brilliancy of the colors. Now in her room she kept that drawing, and that dirty room became vibrant because of that colorful dress. Maddie sat down on her bed and looked at the drawing. She had stood by and said nothing, but Wanda had been nice to her anyway. Now Maddie was looking towards that colorful picture, and she was thinking, though she didn't do anything for Wanda, though she didn't behave any better way with Wanda, but Wanda did not have any grudges for her, and she is just saying all okay, all fine. Tears blurred her eyes and she gazed for a long time at the picture. उसकी आँख से आंसू निकलने लगे. The tears started coming out from her eyes, and she started looking fixedly towards the picture. Then hastily she rubbed her eyes and studied it intentionally. The colors in the dress were so vivid that she had scarcely noticed the face and head of the drawing. Actually, till yet they had not noticed the face of the drawing. Their concentration was on only dress, because they were repenting to tease because of her dress. But it looked like her Maddie. It really looked like her own mouth. Why it really looked like her own self? Wanda had rarely drawn this for her. Excitedly, she ran over to Peggy's. Now she looked that face was looking just